Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. As you can see, I am having a bag problem.
Nah. Hi, Orca. Hi, FK.
Let's see what I can do to minimize.
Oh, what do you mean? You have like double the spare inventory you said you had.
Oh God, this.
Hi, Doodles.
This is going to be a problem.
It always is.
That's going to be. Well, no. No, I think I can manage this one. And I need how many? 5. I need 5. Let's see if I can do this real quick to combine these. That's under actually, let's do this under armor smithing. Armor smithing should be good to go. Yes. Okay. I'm going to need to make some more salmon jerky.
Salmon. Rock has nart ingots.
Okay, books, 1,000. Yeah, that'll put me over. Okay, we're looking good. That gives me... Yeah, I can combine stacks this way.
Oh, very good, Orca.
That's good to hear. Baron cooked us...
Shrimp pasta.
Shrimp pasta. Which I had a little of. Once I finish this, I'll give everyone an update because today I went and saw my GI. And, well, not necessarily good news, not necessarily bad news, just, okay, we've ordered this new test. Have fun. But right now, I need my brain cell. All one of them.
The one and only. The one and only brain cell.
Oh, and I should... Oh, my volume is up. Okay. Ooh. That was good timing for an excellent.
Always nice when that happens.
Well, it's not a sorry, it's some good news, some bad news. It all ends up being kind of a neutral thing, so... See, what I'm trying to gather right now is make enough items so that I can buy enough scripts to get me the one pot I need to make the next tool in the list.
Yeah, have fun with that.
And then we'll go Moogle tome hunting. Or something like that.
I need to get back to my crafting upgrades, but that requires spare time that has gone into other things lately.
Like EU6?
5.
Okay. I thought that was 6. Maybe I'm confusing it with
5.
something else.
Probably. No. Paradox has not done a 6th iteration of anything. EU5 is the first time they've done a 5 iteration of anything.
The quest for bag space.
For current games, Stellaris is on its first iteration, though with patch 4.0, yeah. And then Crusader Kings and Victoria are both on 3. Hearts of Iron is on 4. And Europa Universalis is, as of like 2 weeks ago, on version 5, or game 5. And it was a bit over a decade. They don't relaunch their games nearly as quickly as, say, Firaxis, which does a new Civilization game every 5 years, which is why we're now on 7. And that was a couple years late because of COVID.
Okay. I will now do the incredibly gutsy thing of throwing my spares up on auction blocks to get them out of my inventory.
Right. Well, if you think you actually want them later, you can just put them at a really high price, and if they sell, at least you have a lot of gil.
Okay. That gives me 2 more spaces.
Oh boy, you doubled it again! I should shut up now.
You should definitely shut up now. Oh, let's see if I can compact this just a little more. Sorry, guys!
But you must needs have more inventory.
Yeah, I've got a feeling I'm gonna need the inventory tonight. So with the GI appointment today, the doc did not know what is going on. This surprises me.
Not of a certainty.
This surprises me none. But she did eliminate a couple things that had us worried. Like, she eliminated the possibility of C. diff. If you know, you know. That is not something you want. So she also stated that whatever I have, while it's this is definitely a quality of life issue.
Oh boy, is it.
It is not life-threatening. I'm not going to keel over and die from this. I'm just going to be freaking miserable. At least that's something.
Yes, that entire quality of life thing. I'm working on that.
So the next step is, unfortunately, it's not scheduled until January.
Yeah, mid-January.
Is an endoscopy and colonoscopy at the same time. Happy, happy, joy, joy.
Well, at least you only get to be miserable once instead of twice.
I am purposely not going to explain C. diff. I recommend you look it up because I really want to not go down that road this stream.
Yeah.
It's that bad. Yeah, I will be asleep through it, and that's why they kind of recommend I do both at the same time. I could get away with just the endoscopy, but they're like, you're gonna be asleep, we might as well do both at the same time. It'll just be a little less misery for you in the long run. I'm like, gee, thanks. The current, but she did eliminate GERDs, which is also good.
Okay. You hadn't mentioned that before.
Yeah. The current...
I was thinking that seemed one of the more likely.
Yeah, GERDs was one of the more likely. She, too, also eliminated bile reflux, which was one of my biggest worries, because that can happen if you're missing your gallbladder, which I am.
Yeah, I have to say that was another one where I'm going, you have a point.
Oh yeah, that's part of the reason for the endoscopy, is to test for that. I have had other non-intrusive tests for that before, and they've always come clean. But this is kind of like a 2-for-1 sale.
Just what you need.
Yeah. The current thinking is that I am suffering from what's known as a slow stomach, where effectively my stomach doesn't process food fast enough. So if I eat like 3 big meals, by the time I go through 1 and 2, by the time I get through 3, my stomach hasn't processed 1 and 2 fully, and things get backed up, and yeah.
And bad things happen.
Bad things happen. Bad, very bad. But we're double checking to see what's actually going on. She's thinking I definitely had a reaction to something I ate on Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Of the most recent thing I ate, which was the chicken ramen, so we should probably avoid that chicken ramen again.
Yeah.
Which is sad, because I really like ramen, but the chicken one is kind of iffy on me. Sometimes I think it's great, sometimes I just can't stand it. I don't know what it is about it. It is what it is. So that's where I currently stand. Let's move on. After I finish these crafting messages.
Yeah, well. It'll be a lot easier to move on once you finish those crafting messages.
Yeah, I'm working on it. At least I figured out my rotation, so I can at least talk through it a little now. I still have to kind of pay attention, because missing a button is dangerous.
Yes. Missing buttons are always dangerous.
They're working on that, Orca. They've actually got something like that running as an app on the iPhone, so that doctors can go into areas that are off grid but still have like cellular, because a lot of places that didn't adopt phone lines picked up cellular really fast as a way to quickly diagnose rudimentary things out in La La Lands. And I think that's a great thing, though.
Yeah.
They're actually doing like whole blood tests. They're not quite as accurate as if you'd sent them to a lab, but when you're 5,000 miles from everything, you're not going to complain. Yeah, I believe it was originally put together from Doctors Without Borders.
Don't know. I'm only vaguely aware of it, but it would be something they could use.
Okay, all you logs, you are going up on the auction house. Yeah, that was the exact sort of thing he would work on. Okay, now... Okay, we need 5 of those. The other thing today is, for those who don't know, there's a channel out there on YouTube called Defunct Land. Does some really interesting stuff about amusement parks. Sometimes about Disney, but not always about Disney. This one was about Disney.
Yes.
Oh lordy, was it about Disney. It was 4 hours of them talking about the Disney initiative for independent, autonomous, walking characters for the parks, called the Living Character Initiative, and how well it played out over the years. It was really long, but really fascinating. I think I posted it over on the Discord for those who wish to check it out.
I have started watching it. I have not had 4 hours, thank you.
Yeah, it's something you put on in the background as a podcast and go do something else. Well, the thing is that the Imagineering, which is not necessarily the parks, they're different divisions.
Oh, yes.
One of the things he mentions as a problem and why a lot of them that were actually implemented have been taken down is the simple fact of maintenance. And what do you do when they break down? And how much it costs to maintain these types of attractions. Which, at the moment, what's happening is, at least according to this documentary, a lot of them are being built based on marketing budgets as promos, and then never quite seeing the light of day for long-term use. Which does actually make sense, but they're one of the big partners that have been part of the whole current AI bubble.
Which would make sense. Sadly.
But what's interesting that they found this when they put together the big Disney Star Wars hotel, which eventually closed, is one of the things in the hotel that all the users had access to was they could talk to a droid on the other end of a video call. And she would initiate some games and things, but she was ooh, I forgot to do that. Ooh, boy. Let's do that, and that, and that. Okay, we're back on track. But what she really was is effectively an early version of an AI chatbot. And for the most part, people kind of used, but then quickly got bored and left her behind. And what they found is that the ones where they actually had a person driving it, like a puppeteer or someone who was working with the soundboard that it could interact, that was actually being worn as a costume by an actor, maintained personal connection so much better. And people would come back to those again and again and again and again and again. The best example that's still in use today is Crush's talk. Crush was the elder turtle from Finding Nemo. They have this effectively interactive display where you have a theater full of people. It's a 2D screen with effectively a animated 3D puppet of Crush behind it that's being controlled by someone behind the scenes and voiced real time by someone behind the scenes. And that's the only one still in use because it's cheap to run and people freaking adore it. So, there you go. People make the parks. But yeah, interesting documentary. I highly recommend it. If you give me a sec, I can throw out a link. I should be able to throw out a link as soon as I figure out where my... There it goes. Ha ha ha. Do, 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 do. There's the link. So, if you've got 4 hours, I highly recommend it. Anything else we could talk about while I'm sitting here and crafting?
Yes.
Gotta do it right.
Yes.
Okay, this is under goldsmithing. Wait,
Yeah.
where's my raw black star? Did I...
Uh-oh. Is that one of the things you put up on auction? No, I have not seen the Season 2 trailer for Freyren.
I have. I need to
Okay.
see it with subtitles, though.
Right.
Yes, I did. I threw the entire thing up like a doofus.
Well, it got it out of your inventory.
Yes, it did. But now I've reclaimed it.
Yes.
Looks interesting. They definitely are not cheaping on the action, which is something you have to worry about for third parties or second seasons. It's like, oh, we've got the name, so we're going to cheap out a little on the budget.
Now we can be lazy.
And that does not look to be the case.
Well, good. Certainly all of us will be looking forward to it. There's something of a backlog for Thursdays.
Yeah. I still
course.
need to get the guys to watch Shadow House.
Okay.
Which I showed you the first episode, and you're like, yeah, the guys will
Okay,
love
that
this, and you never saw
Yeah,
beyond
we
that.
haven't gotten to it yet. And speaking of Thursday, of course, one of the good bits of news to come out of today.
Yes?
Well, it's your life. What are you doing Thursday?
Oh, right, I can act.
Yeah,
The doctor has approved me to go to Thanksgiving.
yes,
Which was kind
out
of
the house.
questionable.
Yeah, FK, yes, we are talking about anime. There's been, last year, there were a number of good anime, and then there was a mediocre anime that won the award for Best Anime.
Yeah, that, and there were questions
not bitter at
about
all.
the voting.
Yeah.
Because, did you see the actual lineup for that?
You told me.
It was just, how did this
Yeah,
win
like I
against
said.
all this? And the only other...
Three anime that were among the best of the last several years, and then the one that won. Which, there are bad years out there where it would have been one of the contenders for top level. That was not one of those years.
I
It
have
was
a
mid.
personal theory.
Okay, personal theory away.
My personal theory is that the selection was so good it split the vote.
Okay, there's possibilities there. Ooh, that's expensive.
Okay, that's 24. They do their voting years weird.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that's going to be true no matter how you do it, simply from reasons. Oh.
Okay. Anime of the Year nominees.
Yeah.
Dan to Dan. Delicious in Dungeon. Freerun Beyond Journey's End. Kaiju number 8. Solo Leveling. Apothecary Diaries.
Yeah.
I
One of these is not like the others.
Yeah, I honestly think Kaiju number 8 is actually above Solo Leveling, but that's my personal take. But of those two, The other 4 skunk them so hard. And yet Solo Leveling was
They're all among the best anime of the last several years. They're best anime of the decade in quality.
I will actually disagree with that, Doodles, because let's be honest, Crunchyroll, with how they do their voting, it's not about whether the anime is good, it's about the popularity contest. It's about how popular was something. This isn't like the Oscars where you effectively have industry people voting, so they're actually discerning and breaking down and quality critiquing the items they are voting on. No. Oh geez, yeah, that's an issue, Doodles. In other words, someone from marketing shoved it in. But there was a lot of questions of people who said that they voted for it, felt forced to vote for it, because otherwise they wouldn't get a second season.
Yeah.
Or they were left with the impression that they wouldn't get a second season unless they had enough people had actually voted for the show.
Of course, I can tell you that's bunk, because even today, U.S. audience does not drive anime production, except in extraordinarily rare circumstances.
Yeah.
So the Crunchyroll award isn't going to do anything.
Oh, I agree. I totally agree. And with that, we can get rid of another stack! Woohoo! Okay, you go back up on auction house for 200. Okay, I have officially 3 slots in my inventory. Think I can make this work?
Maybe?
Okay, where are we doing for Moogles?
Well, why don't we start with, what's his face? The one that we need to do 6 times and we've done like twice.
Oh,
Mount Moroccan.
I still think we should do a Ninja Samurai set.
But Black Mage!
Oh, you are in a Black Mage mood, aren't you?
Well, at least for that, yes. And I like Black Mage, and there's so many things where I'm going, yeah, Black Mage is not suitable.
Okay, everyone, what job should I take into Mount Rokon? Throw in your suggestions into chat for the next minute or so. Come on, you can do it. I could do Dragoon.
Yes,
Anyone else have an opinion? We have 2 votes for Dragoon. Anyone else?
I can't think of something that I could suitably torture you with.
Hamster! Sorry, there is no job called Hamster. They're working on it. We're supposed to be getting Beastmaster's a limited job at some point.
That'll be interesting.
I think it is coming with 7.4.
7.4. Yeah.
We shall see. Okay, it looks like I'm doing this as Dragoon.
Woohoo!
Now this will actually, just for the record, be easy mode for me.
Yes.
Mount Rokon, here we come. Because Dragoon is what I'm used to raiding with. Glad you enjoyed
And
FK.
And I figure to continue letting what's his face determine the path.
Might as well. I mean, we've actually cleared this entire thing. I've actually done it solo. He wants the middle path.
Okay.
Well, quick question here.
Yeah.
Do we want to do the end boss of the path or the final boss of the dungeon?
If you can remember how to get at the ladder, let's go ahead and do that.
I don't remember off the top of my head, but I'm sure...
Because I've forgotten pretty much all of it. How pleasingly picturesque. Had we no demons to slay, I would suggest a more leisurely stroll.
At least I have some health back options here.
Yeah. The generic melee one, forget his exact
Second Wind?
name is... No, that's the general DPS one, the general melee one.
Bloodbath?
Yes. That one is surprisingly good.
Yeah, yes it is.
They like me.
Stardiver is still sexy AF. God, I love that one. That's why it's Stardiver's fault that I will be Dragoon for life.
Yeah. I suppose we're obliged to take the scenic route. Yeah, Stardiver is a good argument for that.
You pulled them off of me.
What you gonna do about it?
This.
Yeah, with Foul charging up without me having to do anything special to keep Enochian up, you're having a hard time keeping everything.
Well, we're a double DPS, so...
Yes.
Rope or no rope? Think straight in.
Probably the rope. But I don't know. Shinobi? Out in the open at that. Hi, Yuzakura. Who knows?
No, I used that wrong.
That is-
I am rotation muffining because it's been a while since I've been on Dragoon. You're gonna go flip.
I'm probably not going to get it back.
Warned you!
I did it, but there was no...
Yes, there was.
Wow. Yeah, you said they were going to go flip. I looked and I didn't see anything.
That's because it already passed.
Wind and lightning, I think?
Yep, out. No, in. They changed it.
Or you just misremembered.
No, I think it changes between ninjas.
That seems
Watch out for the
unlikely.
spinning. Over here,
I
Roy.
see the spinning. I know.
And now she's gonna go flip.
Do you even tell them?
The tell for it went off some time ago. She does the
I
tell
never
and then
saw
she
it.
saves it.
I never even saw the tell.
Okay, so water will be the out. And water is first.
Water, well, maybe. It depends on what she tells.
Lightning's first.
She's going to be lightning and fire.
Okay.
Now here. Not even ending up.
Is she telling off a different part?
Okay. That one I know. It fooled me the first time we came back in here, and then after that I've understood it. Okay, so what goes on when she has the 4 elements? She brings them up in a sequence. That sequence does not matter. After she has all 4 up, she then tethers 2 of them. That's the first set to go off.
Well, yeah, I got that. The problem I was having is that all the others, the wind and the lightning, affected whether it was an in or an out. In that case, the wind and the lightning was affecting the pinwheel, and the other was affecting the in and the out.
I can't tell you on that because I can't sort it out enough to know. Hey, Smithune!
But that's why I was kind of confused there. And it changes per Koichi. So the Koichi tells from one lane isn't the same Koichi tells from another lane for the same
I'm not
abilities.
convinced of this.
Okay, I remember how to get to the bad guy on this one.
Okay.
What we need to do
Oh,
is
yeah.
kill the lanterns in
Yes.
order.
Well, I don't know if it's in order, but at a certain stage.
Yeah.
And that's a stage that's kind of hard to get at normally. Because we're going to have to
Bonk.
have someone climb
Well,
things?
yeah, come on, follow me. First we have to deal with the tiger. Tiger, tiger, burning bright in the forest of the night.
That got his attention. He's a confused tiger.
That's his problem.
Meh.
What's hilarious is we actually have that for a housing item.
Yes. Yes. It's a nice piece. Okay.
Is this our first spoils chest?
Nope. We had one right after the boss.
Did I get anything from it?
You should have.
Uh...
You acted like you got it. Adventures in their climbing. Why, just the other day on Kugane Tower. Perhaps that's a tale for another time.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay, now the lower door's open and there's a stair here.
Yes. That's part of what we need.
I'm trying to remember, do we need any of the ones up here?
I don't remember.
I know we need the one down there that isn't against the pillar. I think we do need the two up here and then the one down there.
Probable.
Hold on.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. The three that are lit, I think, are the ones we need to work with. And there's two up here, and there's one down there that is lit. All the others are not lit. I remember we spent quite a while trying to make this work.
Well, we need to go after the ones unlit.
Okay.
Because you use
So
these guys to light them.
Hold on. Yeah, hold on. So there's one in the corner up here.
There's two up
there's
here.
One across. Two?
There's
Where's the other unlit
one over here.
Yes.
And there's one over here.
Oh, okay.
And then
there's one there.
And then we want the one that doesn't have the banner.
There. Ah, that's right. Okay. So it'd be that one. Yeah, the banners is how you tell. Okay.
If memory serves me correctly.
That sounds right.
Hold on just a moment. Okay, that's our order.
Sure.
Because we need to kill them in proper sequence.
Well, you just need to make sure we don't kill separate ones at the same time. Damn, that's powerful.
Okay, hold on. Cause...
Yep.
Or do we
You'll
kill
note
them?
I'm not doing any AoEs. I'm going to cure you. Okay.
Taking, two...
It's lit. And then, no... Okay.
Oh, that's right. Upstairs.
Yes.
Come on.
There's number 2.
Okay.
Here you go. And it is lit.
Hopefully we have this correct.
Yeah, well, we'll find out, but I think so. Because I remember one of the contingent problems is, we had more lamps we could light than we needed. And, I remember the banner being the final bit of, and this is what makes it work.
Did we not get it?
I don't know.
Nope. Hold on.
It's... The inner sanctum awaits. Okay, he said something. Just took a moment.
Yeah, but I don't think that's it.
Well,
because that should open to a portal.
Or no, okay, this is it.
So I think we got it wrong.
There's always next time. This seems...
Because that should have opened to a portal if we did it right.
I don't remember. Certainly, yeah, this going like this seems wrong. We had such a hard time the first time, too.
Yeah.
Because this one was especially confusing. Figuring out how to do that section took us several tries. But yeah.
Hello, Monsieur Gorai. This is actually from Shadowbringers.
The,
No, sorry,
yeah.
no. This is from Endwalker.
Okay. I can't remember. You were taking some serious damage there.
I'm fine.
Okay. That's what was special about that. I knew there had to be a trick.
Should I wipe?
You're not going to be able to Phoenix down me, are you? You don't have the res thing up, do you? Yeah. That's just nasty. He just barely caught me with that.
These will probably be inside.
I'll wait, but nice job. Yeah. Uh-oh.
Live! Or wipe. Your choice.
Wipe.
You made me waste a...
Sorry.
Yeah, I knew it was in, and I outthought myself.
I was kind of wondering why you didn't go in. Yeah, I don't remember this fight well enough to say anything. take it, and a bearing a form fitting its proclivities. Damn it. And I just ate a rotation.
These are gonna split. No, they did not.
I think that first one is always the same. Okay, after this, I'm lost.
Yeah, out.
They will get bigger. Yeah.
This will be circle.
Presumably. Oh boy. Too far. And yeah, one more. Probably just as 90, and I am using rotation buttons. Oh, stop with the hitting and the hurting.
This has hit the pillars in time.
Pillars.
Over here?
Apparently.
Ow!
Oh no! No! That's a lot of damage.
Yes, yes it is.
What did he do to you?
I clipped
Okay.
a beam.
Yeah, he's nasty.
Yeah, you have to move fast for that part.
And I just don't remember.
Yeah, you have to do the pillars in sequence to wipe the buff or you get turned into a squirrel.
Rodent, at least.
I think you get turned into a giant nutkin.
Probably.
We'll get this. It'll just take a few tries.
It is taking a few tries.
This will be a expand.
Yep. I think the first one is always that, at least the pattern we're
Red
on.
circles around him is expand. Triangles is a split. Like these. These are triangles. So technically we can stand right here.
Yeah. And on these, I think it might be which way the roots are going.
No, it's circle is expand. Red circle is expand. Center or split.
Yep. Yep. Right, this. One more. Heather. Oh, we've got him about 2/3 of the way down if we can live through this.
Over here.
Oh, I hadn't even seen it.
Here.
Really? Oh no. Can't even. Ah!
And then out. See, you're a nutkin!
No, I'm not. I'm an unhappy black mage. Explosion! So that's the
Split!
Split. Yeah, I just couldn't parse what it was going to do at all.
And this is going to be an expand. I think right here should be good. Ooh, I called that! I'm just gonna finish him off, or do you really want me to try and res you?
No. Get him. We'll be here all night otherwise.
Big finish! Yay!
Yeah, I just could not parse that.
It took me a while to... remember how it works. I tried to do call-outs.
Yeah, but I just couldn't figure out what that last one was going to do.
I have no inventory.
I am haunted by your lack of inventory.
Shall we go again?
Yeah, we could. What else needs doing on the Moogle tomes?
For the week, I think we're good.
We've got for the week. I'm just talking in general.
In general, ocean fishing, Inigaten, Gold Saucer, PvP, the standard, Castrum Minerora, Praetorium, Porta Demonica.
Okay, so yeah. No. So yeah, there's 4 things. I wasn't thinking of the standard. I was thinking there was something other than the standard objectives that was a big thing.
Yeah, weekly we finished. Mini Mog we finished.
Yep.
And we're just working on the big one.
Yeah, I guess go in then. Go back in.
Actually, I'm going to...
As soon as you have inventory.
Port to Gold Saucer so I can turn in the card that dropped.
Yeah, you and me both.
Unfortunately, you're somewhere else.
Yep.
What you do is the little explanation mark says duty on your interface. Click that, go up to collection, and under collection there is the Mugpendium. That will open up this dialogue, which gives you all the possible ways you can build tomes, and you can turn them in during this time period. And this is running until patch point 7.4 drops.
7.4.
Yeah, 7.4.
And basically there's 4 categories. There's the standard objectives, which are, dungeons and raids.
Dungeons, raids, PvP, or gates or ocean fishing.
Yeah, and basically all of those, you can basically do them any number of times you want, and they'll always give you some of the Tomestones of Revelation, the regular Tomestones of Revelation.
I hope you have the bank space for them.
But they also give you very small numbers, like 2 or 3 at a time. There's the weekly objective, which resets what, Tuesday?
Yes, it resets to tomorrow. Actually,
yeah. So every week there will be a new thing. It'll be different for every person. There's only a limited number of things. For me, it was the level 90 trial, the final day.
For me, it was Sigmascape 2.0.
Which is also one of the standard objectives.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's the Mini Mog, which also is a weekly thing, but will be the same for everyone, and you'll generally have like 2 different choices.
If you have Gold Saucer open, go run Chocobo Racing really fast.
Yeah. You don't need to win or anything, you just need to participate in 3 of them.
Yep. And then the Ultimog challenge is the Duty Finder. If you've not fully leveled, a lot of the things might be locked out to you, but there are some things in here you can still do.
Yes.
I do recommend, especially you, because you're leveling, one of the things that you can purchase is the riding maps in all of AAR. Which are really important to get max speed chocobos. While you can get them elsewhere in game, it is a grind.
Yes it is. We spent some time getting those.
Yeah. It is a horrible grind.
The normal grind is basically to do the hunts. Yeah.
And it's like 100 Satario seals each, and there's a lot of different maps. So you're at the you're at the hunts for a long time.
Yeah. So yeah, this is a great way of getting a start on those.
There's a lot of other things that you might be interested in, but at the same time, a lot of the Mog stuff is pretty much set up for people who have been in game for a long time, or who have stopped and have returned for the Mogs as a way to get them here and warmed up for when 7.4 drops.
Yeah. Yeah, this is kind of their way of getting people to come back for a little bit and be in the groove when 7.4 starts.
Yeah, except for the top level item, everything else can actually be gotten in-game some way, somehow. It's just sometimes it's very annoying.
Yeah.
So, am I going back as Dragoon or something else?
You can do Dragoon if you want. Maybe Samurai?
I can do Samurai. Samurai's my other go-to. You can thank Gyoto for that one.
Yeah. But I also know you said you were a bit rusty lately.
Oh, I'm rusty on a lot of things, because it's really easy to get rusty when you have so many jobs and you flip between them.
Yes, it is.
Also, the problem I have with Dragoon is that unless I'm doing something really stupidly hard, it gets boring really fast.
Fair enough.
Because I've played it for so long that it's almost second nature to me. Except when I eat rotation muffins.
I thought eating rotation muffins was second nature.
Well, yes, and your point.
Okay then.
Okay, Hancock, where are we going?
Yeah. Were I to charter a course, Path 1. The portal, if you would, good sir. Excellent. Let us be about it.
But I will say with the Mogpinium, if you're leveling, do it as something as a break or a chance to go do something else. Don't...
Or maybe practice something.
How do I want to put it? Don't do it as your sole focus thing.
Nope.
Unless you really want to and are really having fun with it. Wow, these guys are hitting hard.
Yes, they are. Glad they're not getting me.
Maybe I need to update my gear.
What's Samurai share gear with?
Monk.
Okay. What's your gear level then?
Pretty good. It should be a full set of gear from the latest Alliance trade.
Okay. You sure about this?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just watching that elf bar.
That's a tall put to go down.
Regular?
No, it's wind.
Gales. Oh, I'm going to make myself really popular here.
I think I pulled off of you.
No. I'm seeing all the reds. Now you're killing them faster than I can cast. You probably pulled a couple of them off of me, but then I hit all the major AoEs, like a couple of fouls, and that was the end of that.
Hello, Jason. Welcome.
Yes!
We ready for this?
Maybe.
I popped that too early.
Sorry. Now you should be able to pull him back off of me.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
And it's a her.
Wind and
Oh,
lightning.
thank you so much for the follow. We really appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this will be an out, I think. No, it's an in.
Oh,
I'm just really off tonight.
I think you've just reversed your lookup table somewhere.
It is possible. Ow.
Oop, 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 ow. Ow. That was a 3-hit, apparently. Definitely not used to this version.
Should I wipe?
Up to you. And her. She might wipe you regardless of what you want.
I think I have enough time. Ah! I did have enough time, but I fumbled it. Okay,
Right.
this'll be an out. No!
No.
Okay, what am I not queuing off of properly?
That's going to be fun. Yeah. Glory never lasting.
Oh! I thought I was safe on that. Holy moly!
Yeah.
Okay, I think I've got most of the
It might
pattern.
not be up to you.
Little note. And she'll put the AoE or the circle in down. Then she will drop the center AoE, generally focused on our characters.
Yep.
Generally.
There's like 3 or 4 of them anyway.
What you can do is when she has the AoE out down around her, step into it. Wait until the center AoE drops and then rush in. You have enough time to do that, and it baits the character AoEs to the outside and gives you more room to work on the inside.
Okay.
But
I don't think I'm that fast or smart.
If you're just over the line, it'll even that will give you more room to work in, I think.
Maybe.
I think you can do it, kitten.
I think I'm too confused. So what wrong guess do you have this time?
Lightning. I'm gonna say out. No, it's in.
As I said, what wrong guess do you have this time?
Okay, wind is in, maybe?
I hope I'm in the right spot, yes.
We're here.
Yeah, I don't have a rush in.
In.
Water and wind, yes. Oh, this.
I moved too soon.
Oops.
Okay, we did it!
There. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
They are tough fights, especially if you don't know what's coming. And
Yeah.
I don't know what's coming.
Okay, yeah, it looks like wind and fire for her determined in and out.
Aw. Oh, hi. Time to steal your thunder. Oh, a little of it.
Coming, Hancock?
He was pondering.
Go straight through.
Not gonna.
Nope.
We did that last time.
Yep. Let's have a little variety.
Yep.
They like you.
After 3 fouls, yes, they are going to like me.
Yeah, the main problem with Samurai is it takes a little... It's one of these things where it doesn't have a lot of burst energy per se, but once it gets rolling, it just slowly steamrolls.
Yeah.
It's good constant damage if you do it correctly. Now we're gonna wait here.
And I generally do Black Mage less bursty than it should.
And
Oh, the wicked presence is no more.
woohoo! Sorry, that should be woohoo! Wahoo!
Wahoo! More Onibi. Lots of Onibi. Always Onibi.
And I need to do something about my inventory before we start this
You've
guy.
been saying that all night. Oh,
Well, I'm juggling 3 slots. What do you want?
yeah, I know. You're being haunted by the ghost of inventory past.
Un momento, por favor.
Come on, let's see it. Let's see you be haunted.
There
you go.
I'm haunted.
See?
Okay, back up to 2 slots. Woo!
Woo. That should be enough for anyone, right?
Are you ready?
No! Get him! That was wrong.
Oh, he does not like me.
No. I have a great opener,
Back?
but that's kind of it. Yes.
Front.
Front. Yeah, that's the front.
Side. I chose the wrong side.
You chose poorly.
Archers.
Ah, yes. And now they're getting ready to charge. We should take away their credit card.
Ah, he nailed me anyway.
You didn't take away his credit card in time, did you? Double archer. Double archer.
I am so rusty on all my melee. Ah,
Behind. And this is the time when he starts moving, isn't it?
yes. Second
Side.
test is which way does he spin? Ow!
Live! Oh. Thank goodness he gave extra time on that. Will be his right side, which is over here. Good job. I'll teach you yet.
And I have been rotation muffining.
And look out. Oh no, I hadn't even seen that.
Back.
Back. He is liking to start from the back.
All good. We're good. Everything's good.
You don't say. Oh, jeez, right, this part. Okay, that one first. Right. Watch yourself. Okay. Now to lay out some damage again. Explosion! Back. Be the right side once we know where it is. Right where it was.
Okay. Did better on that than we normally do. Well,
You usually don't get quite that low on health.
no,
just rolled
I'm
another
I'm rusty. I'm rusty AF. And it shows.
Is another worthless object cutting your sword?
Yes. Yes, it is.
And cliffhanger is up.
Yes, it is. Shall I?
Yeah, let's go.
We got 3 minutes. We're running a little over time, but we don't care.
Not that much.
Oh, right. Cliffhanger.
Yeah, it's cliffhanger. Yeah, not leap of faith, it's cliffhanger.
Which is right here. Unfortunately, it only
Yeah,
means
this
we
one's
have
shorter than
3
Leap of
minutes to
Faith.
do it.
Yeah. Oh no.
Shite. Where is the girl?
Yeah, I always end up. Ooh, that in one jump. Woohoo!
Usually I could do this, but that was a fail of epic proportions.
It's because you're rusty at Samurai.
Ah!
Got it! Or not. Oh, okay. You're still going. Watch out for that bomb. Okay. Went right by that. Very good.
Ta-da! Yeah, usually I can do it.
Usually takes me 2 or 3 tries, but I actually managed that one.
Well, I think it's time to call it a night.
Yes, yes it is. It's been a successful night.
Thank you all very much for coming along this evening. We will be back on Wednesday for Walkies and then Moogle-tomes.
Yes. Yes.
Because Walkies and Moogle-tomes. And weekly resets.
Hey, Drago.
Let's see, who is available for raiding? Not much at this evening. With that said, you all be safe, be well, get a good night's sleep, and we will see you on Wednesday starting at 9:30 Pacific.
Yes. Everyone have a great night. Always happy to have you along.